I suck at building. I've tried many a time to make levels and failed over and over again. I have one level that I've completed, and let's be honest here, it's mid. I need help. I need somebody who can show me the ways of building. I need a building messiah. Who's that? Is that Jesus? No! It's Waboo! And he's brought his 83 tips for building! Oh my god, with these tips, I am going to be able to finally build the level of my dreams. First and foremost, we need to come up with a name. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, let's open up this editor. First things first, we need to pick a song. Hey, ooh, that's kind of funky. Ooh, okay, we gotta use that open up canvas. Can I use this song? This is kind of a bop. Alright, that's our song. We got our song. The first thing we need to do is make some gameplay, so I'm just gonna sketch some out real quick. And here's where we're going to employ our first tip. Here's the first jump of the level. Now, typically I would do like another platform up here, like so. But if we employ tip number 10...
You can make your level more interesting by adding small versions of your structure inside your...
We can take this guy and scale it up. And there's our second jump. It's beautiful. It really is. And then we got this cool giant spike there also. I think right here, we're probably going to add a slow portal triple spike. Go 69 objects, that's actually crazy. I'm only 6 seconds into the gameplay, and I'm already just pioneering new genius ideas. I decided to combine tips 5 and 6 to pioneer brand new gameplay. Super spiky speed portals. That's trademarked, by the way. You cannot use that. This is... I will sue. I'm willing to go to court over these spikes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so silly. I'm just being a silly man right now. Why would I put this here? That's disgusting. Why would I do that when I could just scale this one up? Okay, so we got the gameplay for the first part done. This is what it looks like. I think it's pretty decent so far. And now here's where the fun part starts, is we're gonna decorate this part. Now the first thing I noticed right off the bat is that our block design is just ridiculously boring. We're gonna go ahead and do tip 18 and make ourselves some 3D blocks. Look how much better that looks already. We're also going to do the glitch trigger, put the values super low. Next up, these orbs are just so boring. Look at these orbs. We're gonna go ahead and scale up this circle object, and we're gonna make these orbs a little more fun. I actually really like tip 64, where we use this fire animation to make grass. I say we go with the green theme. I like the green theme, and we'll just paste this just absolutely everywhere. I think it looks great behind the spikes. Obviously, we can't have the saw blades looking like that. That would be bad. I'm gonna go ahead and use this plus block. We can make it look like a Phillips head screw. Boom. Super sick saw. Now we'll just paste that all over the place. We don't really need different sized saws. We can just kind of scale this one up and down. Ooh, that's looking nice. Now, obviously, these plus blocks are a little advanced, but we're being a little generous with we're being a little innovative. Tip 46 for link controls is something I already had on, but he showed off a kind of cool block design that he had, where he put this kind of object. Not that exact one, but something like it inside here, and I think that looks super cool. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with that green theme, and we're just gonna... This now wasn't necessarily one of the tips, but it was shown. It was shown in the video, so I'm counting it. We're doing it. I feel like this warrants a good. This part warrants a good like forest background. It's looking pretty damn good so far, if I do say so myself. What I have now is great, but I need to fill up the background, so I decided to add something that all forests have. Waterfalls! Now that that part is done, I need to come up with some new gameplay for the next part. I got to building, and this is what I came up with.
Open up Canvas, look at my assignments, scroll to the page, reading all of my requirements. background music implementation, loop and playback with pitch modulation, 5 gunshot sound effects, original Fourier synthesis. What's next? Before starting the assignment, decide the setting, definition, example, like a wedding.
Absolutely phenomenal gameplay, I know. Let's use tip 51 for this part. I think since this level is themed around canvas, we should use the logo as the saw. It also doubles as social commentary because typically when a person logs into canvas, they wish they were dead. We'll line them up to match the hitboxes and boom! It's beautiful. I really like tip 54. These smoke objects make great clouds. I like them so much that I'm going to layer them all over the top and bottom and make my level look like the LA skyline. I'm also going to add some layers and make them move so it looks fancy. These rounded edges really rustle my jimmies, so I'm going to remake them and paste them absolutely everywhere. Oh my god, look how smooth they are. This wave part's looking a little empty, so let's just use more super spiky spikes. Now it's time for the background. I really want to use the laser beam background from tip 78, so I started experimenting with these objects and made a kind of cool looking thing, but then I abandoned that and decided to keep it faithful to the video. If I don't follow Waboo's tips, it won't be a good level. That's just common knowledge. I stretched out some of these moving objects, added some glow, and now look at that beautiful background effect. At this point, I realized there was just floating canvas logos everywhere, and that's cringe. Luckily, we can fix that using tip 8. I grabbed my pusab, made my keyboard go boom, and now we got some cool chains holding up the saws. I wanted to switch up the block design for the rest of the level to be unique. And there was one question I had burning in my mind that would shape the rest of the level.
What if it was purple?
But this purple alone is boring. So using tip 34, we can make it so not boring by putting structures inside of the structures. Druckception. At this point, I was feeling like I already deserved a mythic rating, but I wanted to be a little extra, so I added in some arrows pointing where to go in case the player got lost in this sea of beautiful decoration. I also used tip 48 to add a particle effect to fill out the empty space at the level a bit more. We are almost done. These portals look really boring. I don't know if there's anything we can do to fix that.
Make this small circle really big, then make it black with an opacity of 50% and put it behind the portal.
Thank you, Waboo. Very cool. For the last tip, I went for the greatest tip in the whole video. The super realistic doorway. After that, I think the level is finally complete. I threw in some last finishing touches, and now I think I'm ready to share my masterpiece.
Open up Canvas, look at my assignment, scroll through the page, reading all of my requirements, background music implementation, loop and playback with pitch modulation, 5 gunshot sound effects, original Fourier synthesis. What's next? Before starting the assignment, decide the setting, definition, example, like a wedding. I think I'm kinda screwed right now. I made this song and I don't know how it's good.
Alright, now that we verified our level, all we need to do is upload it to the servers. What the fuck?